So 5-0 win today against Heanor. Great way to start the new year.
Yeah, fantastic. Just said to the lads in there from minute 1 to minute 90, no disrespect to Heanor, but the lads were dominant. Created chance after chance after chance. And to be fair, they had a couple. Great penalty save from Willow. I didn't think it was a penalty myself, but that's probably the beauty of football. It's based on opinions. But yeah, they give me everything every week, and I said to them, at training on Thursday, I said I'm going to task them now with, you drive your own standards. I think that's massively important. They know what we expect of them. They did that today to a man. We've got a fantastic squad of players. The bench, I looked round today, had multiple options again, really, really strong players, and probably walk into anybody else's side. So, yeah, the lads, all credit must go to them today. They put the hard work in over Christmas. They've been running, they've done bleep tests, they've kept themselves in shape, looked after themselves, and you can see today, it's coming to fruition.
And Rico Fife, he made his debut today. He started down the right, made his way onto the left during, I think, midway through the first half. What did you make of his performance? Yeah,
he adds real quality to the side. Fantastic footballer, to be fair. Got bags of ability. And I think, when you give him a licence to go roaming a little bit, give Jamie and him the licence to swap. Again, this is talking about giving ownership to the players. My job's to make myself redundant, so I can just sit back and watch them play and enjoy, and they drive their own standards. So, Rico had a fantastic debut today. Obviously not played for a while. So we thought we'd take him off just towards the end at 4-0. Really, really pleased with his individual performance today.
And after the first half finished, it was only 1-0. Was you expecting so many goals in the second half?
I thought the first half we could have had more. We've had some great chances. Maybe the final ball was probably just lacking a little bit, but I wasn't too worried because we were pretty much camped in their half for big majorities of the first half. Obviously, great again penalty save from Willow. Just. When that happens, you think, yeah, it's going to be our day. I knew second half of fitness, the work that they'd done over Christmas and all year, pre-season, would come to fruition in the second half, and it did. And again, they camped in their half for pretty much, the majority of the second half.
And like you say there, with the penalty save, how important is it to have a goalkeeper like that can produce that many saves? Because he's saved quite a few penalties for Long Eaton now.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I've known Willow for a long time, and he was a young pro at Mansfield when I was there as a pro. He's got the pedigree. He's still young. He's still only 21, 22 years old. So you have to put your faith in as a manager. He needs to know that I've got faith in him. And if he might make the mistake, he's still learning. You forget he's so young. But his performance today was really pleasing. I think his starting position was excellent, coming off his line, swooping up. They wanted to play a direct style of football over the top. When it did go over the top, he was there to mop it up. So all round today for Willow and the whole team as general was really pleasing.
And the goals today were quite spread out evenly across the squad. Was that quite pleasing for you to see?
It's kind of every week. Obviously Alex went in the squad today. He'd had a bout of COVID, so he'd not trained all week. So I thought, made the decision not to play him. And the big decision, you're leaving your top scorer out, your main focal point up there. But that's the beauty of this squad. I think we've got a fantastic group of players, and moving forward, there's competition for places as well, and it's great for me as a manager. It gives me a headache, but it's great, and we're going to need everybody from now till the end of the season. But yeah, to be fair, I just want to end on what credit to the lads are to themselves. Fantastic bunch, and the way they've conducted themselves today, come in, attitude was fantastic, and they fully deserve their win today.
And into the next match, it's Sleaford away from home, I think.
Yep.
What are your thoughts going into that one?
Same as every week, we'll go there and try and win the game. We'll prepare it Tuesday, Thursday this week, training coming up, and it'll be a tough game. Like I said, there's no easy games at any level of football really. And I think when these boys apply themselves and they do what they do best, they're very, very difficult to beat. And again, the clean sheet today was really important. I was really pleased with that, even though the 5 goals went in. But we're keeping clean sheets. Be a tough game. It was a tough game when they come here, but we'll go in there again trying to win the game and get the 3 points, and we're going to keep ticking each game off as it comes.
So a 5-0 win today against Heanor Town. What a way to start the year.
Yeah, obviously the lads have had 2 weeks off, with the games being called off against Gresley and last week, so it was going to be tough. The conditions were tough, but we got through it. Obviously went in at 1-0. They looked like they could have got back in it with a pen, but the lads were in there.
And you say there with the pen, it was a great save from yourself. I mean, you made about, I think, 4 saves in the last year now, including the ones from the Vars. Just keep producing them.
Yeah, but look, really, it's just it's what it is. I've always liked penalties. I've always liked penalty saves. So yeah, they're all right.
And he was almost acting as a sweeper there in the first half because they kept trying to get the ball in behind the defence, but you remained quite composed and got the ball clear.
Yeah, that was their tactic really, just to keep putting the ball in behind. And a lot of the teams in this league do that, so you know it's always a task that your goalkeeper in this league have to sort of come and do. But yeah, I like doing it, to be fair, so I do like doing it.
And Jamie Slay, he's no stranger to a goal, but you kept him quiet today with a couple of saves towards the end in the second half as well.
Yeah, I thought his movement was alright, to be fair. He got in a couple of times, and yeah, I thought he did alright. But like you said, it's not just me. The whole defence have been rock solid, to be fair. You know, even like Gladys coming down in the end, Ron and Kieran have been class throughout the whole season, and it's good playing behind them, and Sam and Lorella have done well as well at the fullback. So it's not just myself. The whole defence, whole midfield, we're doing quite well as a unit, and it's just about trying to keep those clean sheets as much as possible.
And like you mentioned at the start there, with a few postponements in recent weeks, how hard is it to, obviously you're still training, but how hard is it to maintain your focus?
We've been training quite a few times, to be fair. Deeks has us in over Christmas and the New Year. But no, it's fine, you know. There's no problem. It's something that happens quite a lot in these leagues, that there's postponements due to the pitches, due to COVID now. So it's just keeping the focus, keep training. The lads have got a really good push about them at the minute, so yeah, it's fine. The focus is all there. It's just game by game.